Good afternoon, everyone. Gabe Velazquez here with you, TransferTradeSolutions.com on a Friday. This is 21st November. We're getting a little bounce in the AI trade. You know, all these tech stocks getting hammered, especially obviously everybody knows about the huge reversal from the NVIDIA earnings. So let's get right into the charts. Again, subscribe to the newsletter. I'll be writing about interesting sentiment is turning negative now, so that yesterday's big reversal, maybe caught a lot of people off sides and could be changing the sentiment, which means we could be in for a little Thanksgiving bounce here. I don't know how long it's going to last. Basically, starting with the NASDAQ here, we uh, are seeing a pretty nice bounce off of some of these mean reversion areas down here, meaning, we broke out, we came right down, and how far this is going to, bounce, obviously we'll have to see. There are some supply levels ahead, above, not a lot of quality until you get up until about the 25, 26K area. And I would suspect we may be chopping around. I think, we're going to have some problems running up against some of these. This particular area right here is the first one. So it wouldn't surprise me if we run up there and then maybe roll over again. But we'll see. Overall, again, very choppy, very tentative type environment. S&P similarly came right down to the, kind of these lows that we had a couple of weeks ago, more or less. So generally speaking, I think we're still in this massive range. Um, VIX did not get to 30, which I wrote about over the weekend. Came close. I mean, this is close enough, I guess. Now, is there going to be another bout of selling that takes us, out to like we had in Liberation Day, out to 60? Obviously, nobody knows. Um, Unless there's a big shock. I don't suspect there is, but you never know. That's something I'll be looking at. So, yeah, I guess for all intent and purposes, I was writing about this week, and we needed maybe a little shakeout. Maybe that's what's happening right now. Bitcoin is always going to be leading again. Bitcoin trying to bounce. Um, we did take a very low risk short position in IBIT, a long position in IBIT, right along here. Again, it's 3 weeks out, so I suspect we do get a bounce in Bitcoin, possibly to 90K and maybe even to 100K if we can hold on here. We are at some critical levels on this Bitcoin futures. Uh, right in here. Could we fall back down to 74K? Of course, we're getting a little bit of a daily reversal today. This level here is the one we were kind of looking at right down in here around the 80K level. So let's see if 80K holds in Bitcoin. Elsewhere, you've got the dollar trying to break out. Uh, Gold, silver also, I mentioned we're still short that. We came and bounced off of that. It's almost tracking the stock market too, in a little bit, in a sense. Last night it was sold off pretty good. And then as the market rebounded, so now it's starting to back away a little bit. We'll see when that correlation breaks. Gold, just very, very range bound at the moment. You can see that. Looks like it, if it breaks out above 41, 100, then we get another bounce, but it's generally just kind of range bound. Oil similarly cannot get out of its way here. Just very, very choppy. Nat gas looks to be turning somewhat bullish, but it can't, again, very, very choppy. And similarly with the grains, nothing really to talk about. Again, sentiment is going to be key. NVIDIA regaining the 180 mark is critical. We'll see if that holds. I think without the NVIDIA, again, market can't not go higher. So we'll have to watch and see what happens with that. Apple, all the rest of the mega caps, bouncing. All these big AI stocks, Palantir, even Oracle, but Oracle looks very, very suspect here. I don't know. We'll see. When this thing bounces, it's going to bounce hard. But the question obviously is from what levels. That's always the key. So Well, we'll see and go from there. Next week is Thanksgiving. It is typically a bullish week into Thanksgiving, going into the Thanksgiving holiday. So we'll see if that actually plays out the way it typically does. Looks like it could be. I mean, there's still going to be a lot of choppy trading, but that is where we're at. So have a great weekend. Sign up for the newsletter, give me a thumbs up and all that. And I'll see you next Tuesday for the midday. Take care.